Now, South Africa cane growers have made a submission to the National Treasury calling on Minister Enoch Godongwana to not only suspend the increase in sugar tax, but to eliminate the tax entirely in light of the crisis in which South African sugar industry finds itself, and the fact that to date there is no evidence that the tax has had a positive impact on obesity levels in the country. The submission was made pursuant to a call for comments on the Budget Review 2023 issued by the National Treasury in November 2022. SA cane growers made a similar submission to the National Council of Province Select Committee on Finance in response to a call for comments on the 2022 rates and monetary amounts and amendments of Revenue Law Bill in the same month. I'm now being joined on the news by the Executive Manager, Beverages South Africa, Mpho Thothela. Thank you for joining me on the program at this time.
Thank you, Dapo, and thanks to your viewers.
All right, so let's get straight to it. Now, cane growers have made a submission to the National Treasury to suspend sugar tax. What is your reaction to this?
Well, good afternoon again. My name is Mpho Thothela. I'm the Executive Director for the Beverages Association of South Africa. We're making a similar call. In fact, we serve in the same sugar master plan committees with the cane growers, together with many other interested stakeholders. We're making a similar call that the sugar tax must either be suspended or scrapped out, on the grounds, firstly, that when it was enacted, it was meant to help address the obesity levels and help fight the scourge of obesity and other non-communicable diseases. So far, we haven't seen any evidence, we haven't been presented with any evidence that since the inception of this sugar tax in 2018 April, if there's been any other improvement in the health issues that were meant to be addressed by this tax. But however, what we have seen, we've seen a massive number of job cuts, job losses as a result of this tax. We're looking at something between 16,000 to 25,000 in terms of the study, an independent study that was conducted by NEDLAC in South Africa. In the first year of the implementation of sugar tax, our economy, or let me rather say the sugar tax value chain, lost in excess of 16,600 jobs just in the first year of implementation of the tax. So we're making a similar call as the beverages industry that this tax must either be suspended until such time we have sufficient scientific data that confirms if this is the right mechanism towards fighting obesity.
All right, quickly, I have two questions rolled into one. But, still on the tax, some are arguing that the tax proposed is not good enough considering the unhealthy consumption of sugar-sweetened beverages that cause many diseases. My question on this is this justifiable? Also, there are ongoing talks ongoing talks concerning this. Kindly let us know what the talks are and the stand on this particular talks concerning the sugar and beverage industries.
So it's a matter of, us calling for a science-based approach to policy making. It's good and well for you and I to sit here and say people around the world, in South Africa and everywhere else, are battling obesity because of sugar-sweetened beverages. That assertion is not entirely accurate. In fact, us saying that, it's a very problematic oversimplification of a complex health problem, making an assertion that people are affected because of sugar-sweetened beverages. It's not founded in true science. So we need to identify what the true drivers. We need a proper study that would identify what the true drivers of obesity are. Because you and I, we know there are a whole lot of people in the continent who are living under abject poverty, and getting a sugar-sweetened beverage is the last option. But people are still battling obesity. So that tells you that it is a complex issue. You can't even single out one ingredient as the only and the sole contributor towards the fight against obesity. We support government's call to say we have a crisis not only in South Africa, throughout the world, of obesity and NCDs.
Right.
But we also saying by the same token that must be addressed in a sort of science-based, approach, methodologies that are tried and tested. We can't find such information to say obesity it's mainly and solely caused by sugar sweetened beverages.
All right. Thank you. Thank you so much for your time, Mpho.